Hi everyone. Let's get our prompts for June for Mixed Media Morsels Layers of Fun. Here we go. I'm in here going to mix them up and pull one out for the first category, which is add background color. Okay, we're going to finger paint. That'll be cool. All right. The next one is glue something, and we're going to pull two prompts. Okay, first one is calendar. We're going to use a calendar. So you can use the grid part of the calendar or the colored part of a calendar. Either of those, the cover of the calendar, whatever. Just use a part of the calendar to glue down. Okay, the next one is music paper. Awesome. Okay, and as always, if you don't have a particular item, you can feel free to substitute with anything else that you have in your stash. Don't go out and get anything new for these challenges. Just use the things you have. It's going to be fun regardless. Okay, I'm going to mix this up and choose two for mark making. And first one is shelf liner. That's going to be cool. I like that. Okay, and then the next one is circles. I'm going to make circles and marks with a shelf liner. I think I'm going to start by just adding a little bit of music paper at the top and bottom, I think, before I do any finger painting. Trim this one down a little bit too. Now, I can tell you right now that a lot of this music paper is going to get covered up with paint. So there's a possibility that I may come back and add some more on top after I do my painting. But I'm starting with this right here. And if it gets covered up and I leave it covered up, it's okay because it's a starting point. Sticking these bits down and then we'll see where it goes. So you guys know that I've used some bird images from my little planners that I purchased from Amazon with art by Janine Zlotkis. I really love her bird art. It's very inspiring to me, and because they put so much of it in these little planners, I'm always excited to be able to use them occasionally in my journals. So I'm going to be using some from this page. I filmed this segment a little bit earlier so that I could cut out the images. All these sweet birds, I just love them so much. And I love the colors that she used, and of course all of her doodling and everything. So I've taken this page and I've cut out the little birds. I've still got to cut around their legs and stuff. I just wanted to keep as much of things there as I could so that I wouldn't tear anything. And some of these, like this particular image, was right near the edge where the spiral binding goes. So I just left all of that in place until I get ready to put them down. but I'm going to put these little birds on my page, something like this. So I basically have decided that I'm going to paint a sky in the background, and I'm going to make it, hopefully, if it turns out the way I want it to, I just want to use the colors of a sunset. So we'll see how it goes. I have a rough plan. I just don't know how it's going to pan out yet. But that's the beauty of mixed media art like this, is that you just don't know what's going to happen. And the fun and joy of it is seeing what comes out at the end that oftentimes you didn't even plan or didn't have any idea would happen. So I'm going to grab my paints and start my finger painting. So the next thing I did off camera, and I know it would be hard for you to see, but I just penciled in a few lines here. These are just for some tree branches, and I'm going to be adding those in with the brown and the green Posca pens. But before I do those, I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit more in the background. I need to use my shelf liner, and I need to do some circles. So I have taken out pretty vibrant inks, and I've got my little piece of shelf liner here that I like to stamp with. as you can see, I've used it several times. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to just do small areas here and there, and we're going to see how it's going to look. I think it's going to look great. Ooh, love it. Okay. And I wanted to point out that you can still see my music paper through the paint. So that's fun and interesting. I kind of like it subdued in the background for this particular page. So I'm happy with that. And now I need to make some circles, and I haven't decided exactly what I want to do for those. Thinking I might take just a Jelly Roll pen and just draw some here and there. And I'm also going to add a little tiny bit more of the orange down here, because a lot of it got covered with the cloud there. Okay, so I've used all the prompts now. Well, I haven't used the calendar page yet, but I have it ready, and you guys know what I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using my little birds. All right, so now I'm going to attach my little birds. And I know my scale is a little bit off here. These birds are a little bit big for the tree, possibly, but it's so cute. I can't resist. I mean, it's just so adorable. I'm loving every second of this. So I figure if I'm having a good time, that's all that matters here. And so that's what I'm going with. I don't have a foot for this side because it was cut off in the punch for the page. So I'm going to probably cover that with a leaf instead of creating another one. Same thing with this one. I'm not going to create a foot to go here. There's one foot here. It's really hard to see, and he's kind of holding on to a branch there. May have to add a little brown on there to show the branch, but we'll make it work. I just need to add some words. I've got a few words from the Tim Holtz sticker book, and I'm going to include them. They're 3 separate phrases, but I kind of think they go well together. So I'm going to say right here, take chances, embrace the journey, and see the good. Love it. Okay. And I will outline those after the glue dries. I'll do a black outline there. And I may outline these little birds so they show up a little bit better, but I just love this. I think it's very sweet, and it was so much fun. And that was what was the most important for me, was to have fun and enjoy the process. And so, yeah, I just love it. And I hope you guys have fun making yours. I really look forward to seeing those each month, all through the month. I see them. There's no rush, no time period for getting these posted. And I hear a lot of people saying, I'm so behind, or I need to catch up. And I just want you guys to not worry about that. Just do it whenever you can enjoy it and you have the time to sit and do it. So take care, everyone. Have fun creating, and we'll see you soon in the next video. Bye-bye.